Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on BeamNG Drive for some more racing. This time around we're doing an upgrade race. However, we are once again messing with the format a little bit because, as you can possibly see, we have been divided into teams, well, with a danger man as an extra. The way this one is going to work, our points are going to be pulled together between our two teammates. At the end of each race, we are going to be given an upgrade. However, both our cars have got to have the same upgrade, so you've got to think tactically, because one upgrade, so for example I'm working with Mika here, we're on a team, one upgrade that might be good for this car might be bad for mine, what needs fixing on mine might not be on Mika, so you've got to kind of work together to try and get your cars going. And with an uneven number, Danger Man is going to be the control, who is going to be upgrading their car as they see fit on their own. The other rule we had is one of the team had to be front-wheel drive and one of the team had to be rear-wheel drive. We're doing one lap around the Autodrom Most, or Most, I don't actually know how it's pronounced, a track that I only really know from R Factor a very long time ago and from bike racing. So I don't know this track, quite an uncommon track. We will see how this all goes. I'm driving the front-wheel drive car. We've got a Wendover. I think it's quite a good option for a vehicle. I did not quite press the right button for the launch sequence, but it's fine. We've got a bit of a sluggish start. Now this particular track, so it is some long straights and some quite big braking zones. Braking and overheating on these cars is going to definitely be a thing to have to deal with. My gearbox is god-awful. It doesn't necessarily want to be in a helpful gear at any point. Amy is currently leading the way with a little hot rod thing. We're expecting Ewan's car to struggle in this first round, and it currently is. Gliska's vehicle a little further up. Oh, Gliska's vehicle had a little bit of contact. I've got a little bit wide into there. That was a bit dicey. You don't want to get stuck in the gravel traps. The gravel traps are not good whatsoever. They will. You can get properly beached in there. Good news for the orange team here. Mika's having quite a good change. Down gear, please. Just change. God damn it. Mika's doing quite well. I see an orange car making a move up into second place. That's good because I've not had a particularly great round here. Amy is teamed up with Longbow. Much better through there. I was able to be aggressive. So Amy is leading the way. If I can get ahead of Longbow, that would very much help for the teams thing. We're coming up towards the latter part of the lap here. We are being a bit braver than Shadows. I'm kind of... Shadows has opened the door. We're trying to utilise this as an opportunity. Oh, the problem is it's going 3 wide. Gliska was, unfortunately for me, maybe we should have done what Ewan did and wait. But yeah, Gliska was put on a difficult line and was never likely to give that one up. Oh. There has been a return of surf from Shadows as they are battling away. Well, we got there in the end. Honestly, could have been, and should have been better. Amy is going to win from Mika. It's a good start for orange team. Shadows and Gliska tangled, drop them back. We will cross the line. I'm a little bit disappointed. Should have done better. Should have done better in that one. Should have at least come ahead of Ewan. My brakes get a bit warm, to say the least. So there you have it. Amy from Mika, then Stevie. Danger Man. Oh, from Longbow, Ewan, me, Gliska, and Shadow. So that is the first round. Now we will go away. We will upgrade our cars, but they will, as I said, have to be the same upgrade for both vehicles. I will confer with Mika. I think a gearbox might be needed, but we will see. So we head into the next round. Our team has done gearbox. Mika had no real complaints. I can get rid of the gearbox. The automatic's just not great for my car. I've got a 6-speed race gearbox as opposed to the 4-speed auto. The blue team have got some more power. I think Shout out to Stevie has some more. Danger Man has a lot more power. Longbow's got an extra engine. It's still front-wheel drive. But this is like a twin engine. I don't know how it's going to work. And he's still front-wheel drive, but he's a mad little contraption. He's got some more power. This round's probably not going to be great for Orange Team. My hope is that we can score at least some points. And now my car is better set up going forward. Is there any guarantee on this working? Absolutely bloody not. But we shall get it started and see what happens. We may be quite a way down in this race. The other potential... Oh, it's so much better with this proper gearbox. I was going to dump some fuel out because I can. Danger Man's got loads of power, but whether that engine will hold together is a really good question. Mika is not going to stop that. Mika has careered through turn 1, very Monza-esque. Admittedly, turn 1 hit is quite a lot like Monza. We've got out of it. Mika is dropping back through the field, as would be expected. Amy is trying to put power down on the grass. That's not ideal, but it has got going. I slightly out of the power band here. Now, this is a difficult spot to be in. I want to give my teammate space, but I've got a car on the outside. I've got tons more grip than Gliska here. This is quite a power circuit. Power is important. That being said, there are these technical sections where you do need some grip going on. Considering I have not, the only thing I have changed is the gearbox, which I'm admittedly struggling to see. Right, is Mika not quite going to be close enough to go past there. I literally cannot hear my engine at all in this. We will power through there. Yeah, if Mika is close enough to pass, I will let that car go without any complaints whatsoever. It is Amy versus Danger Man up at the front. Oh, that's not the corner I thought it was. That's a way tighter corner. I thought that was the quick turn. It wasn't. Can I get back on the circuit without... This is the lack of track knowledge coming in for me. Where is the quick corner? Have I already been round it? Maybe. I don't know. I'm lost slightly. I thought that was the quick right-hander, but it really wasn't. I mean, okay, either way, I've got away with that and only lost one place, which is something. This is the final turn. Must have dealt with the quick corner earlier and I just forgot about it. Because, yeah, don't really know the layout very well. Wendover's held on pretty good, though. I'm impressed with that. Gliska's had a problem somewhere along the line. We are across the line in a 4th place. Amy won from Danger Man. Then it is Mika and me. That's good points for Orange Team. Decent points for... I say it's relatively close. Oh, by the looks of it, Gliska DNF'd out of it. Did not see what happened there. Quite happy with the with that one. I guess maybe more power is going to go our way. We shall see. So, we head on to the next round. As you can tell by the power numbers, what we've got much more power. I'm very concerned about my engine blowing up. That is a problem. I mean, I've only gone up once, gone to a stage 2 supercharger. The car starts with stage 1, but it has been a big power increase for me. So, yeah, this is a... I don't actually quite know. Maybe short shifting is... it's over-torquing immediately is not great. Do I keep it in high gears? Oh, well, it's... Okay. It's blowing up way sooner. It's blowing up way sooner. I don't even know then. It's blowing up even sooner than I could have possibly expected. How has that happened? Amy's gone round with damage, maybe. The little hot rods explode. Well, I know what upgrade we're getting next time, and that is heavy-duty engine block. The only plus point is heavy-duty engine block means that I could also go for a stage 3 supercharger, so it'll just be max power, really, for the car. Gliska has had to have a bit of an adventure to avoid a collision. Good news for my teammate is it's very close as they barrel into the hairpin here. Mika gets a little tap from Stevie. Ewan and Gliska are very close together, followed by Shadows and Longbow. I presume there was an accident into turn 1, but that's, that happens. Danger Man will lead the way. Gliska, it's out a little bit wide. A little bit of rallycross there. Just about gathers it back up. And there goes Shadows' sunburst. Mika's still thinking about, oh, they've both gone really deep under brakes. Danger Man's adventuring across the grass, gets back on. Mika will take the lead of the race here. Stevie, where is you? Ewan, that's not the track. Where are you going, Ewan? You've made up an entire circuit here. I'm gonna presume Amy's car that has been phenomenally fast. Looks like there is damage on the back of it. I'm gonna say that's obviously handling terribly. Longbow is going to have a look for a way past Shadows to the inside. And can't quite get stopped. It's a good cutback from Shadows. Well executed, well timed. It's going to be first and last for Orange Team as Mika will cross the line here to take a victory from the Man of Danger. Then it is Stevie. And then it is a big drag race. It'll be Gliska followed by Shadows, followed by Amy. Longbow beats out Ewan. Actually, a very exciting race to watch. Not gonna lie. Very, very good fun race to watch. I don't know how I blew my car up before turn 1. I was trying to be careful, but I guess maybe keeping it really high in the rev range, it's more torquey down there that blew it up. Maybe. What is this car park? 10 out of 10 parking has been achieved there. So, there has been a little bit of wrangling around with the rules, shall we say. Because my supercharger upgrade came from Mika changing engine because I don't have an engine I can change to. A whole long story, but either way, I'm not allowed to get the max supercharger, although I'm not sure I need it. I have got a heavy-duty engine block in this. It gets a bit complicated trying to do identical upgrades on cars when cars don't have the same upgrades available. Either way, I should now have a working Wendover to go and complete a race with. Most of the other cars have got little bits of power on them going into this one. We are going to start a countdown. I mean, I'm not going to mind starting on pole. We might struggle to keep hold of the lead. We're going to struggle off the line. Good lord, that thing is so fast. Considering we are front-wheel drive, it isn't a terrible launching thing. Go on, Mika. Mika is going to get stopped. Amy has not made it into turn number 1. Has tried to. I'm going to try and not crash in to my teammate. I'm going to try and be the rear gunner, if you will. So his ETK is in front and ETK behind, and then Danger Man behind with a Grand Marshal. This thing is not slow. I mean, 350 horsepower is a good chunk of power. I'm not sure what we are going to need next. Honestly, it might be brakes as opposed to power at this stage. I am, because I was concerned with the car for the first round with brakes, and it didn't actually quite crop up. But we are now considerably faster than we were before, and yeah, we're still on the stock brakes, pretty much. Yeah, there you go, they're starting to cook. That was what I was sort of expecting from it. It handles nicely, the Wendover. It really does. There's someone off on the grass. I think that's Gliska having an adventure. Oh, my brakes are gone. My brakes are fried on this one. I can't really compete with the hot rod through here. Too much understeer. Say that way. It's not easy to drive, is Amy's car, by the looks of it. Danger Man's will have more power than mine. Doesn't have the handling though to go with it. A lot of understeer from the Man of Danger there. We are going to have to go early on the brakes because I'm just not going to get turned. I'm not going to get stopped if I don't. Was hoping to go for a cutback underneath. The Grand Marshal couldn't do it. Didn't have the grip. Danger Man doesn't have the grip either. It's going to be a bit of leaning, but it's not going to matter. The Grand Marshal's going to have too much speed on this. Mika takes victory. Amy is across the line in second. Danger Man's third. My brakes are done. Although I imagine Danger Man's brakes are also kind of done. And there we go. Then it is Ewan, Stevie, Shadows is across the line. Much better performance for Orange Team on there. Oh, I think Longbow might have blown up. Amy's gone back to rescue. Can Gliska, I'm going to guess, heavily damaged Barstow, make it to the line before... Well, some teamwork has gone on here. Some teamwork's gone on, and Amy has helped Lombo across the line. As Gliska with the crash down. We saw in the background Gliska having an adventure. Front brakes are going to be improved for us, I think. So we head into the next round. Brakes have been upgraded on our cars, which is a fairly common upgrade amongst vehicles. Shadows and Stevie have got a little bit more power going on, but brakes are the big concern for our car. Mika's car is seemingly very fast. It's not the fastest in a straight line, but it's a good mix between handling and straight line speed. We need Danger Man to have... Oh, Danger Man running on their own, the way the points are going to work. We need Danger Man to have a couple of bad rounds if we're going to stand a chance here. Danger Man did not get off the line very well. Mika can go to the inside, that's fine. Mika's car just has so much traction off the line here. Now, I will be able to be a lot more aggressive through the lap with my car than I was last time around. So the hope is we might be able to pick our way through this one. Can we outrun? I can't hear my car though. This car is dead silent, dead quiet for a big V8 in this. Shadows has some more power, but is still no match in a straight line for the mighty Wendover. We're going to go a bit early on the brakes because there's a big cluster of cars here as we barrel through this section. Oh, Gliska's got it on the curb, and it's sat up horribly and gone round. That will promote me up a spot. I had it bobble over the curb. Now, I think Stevie's car will probably be relatively comparable to Mika's in terms of power down the straight. Maybe not quite. It's whether the orange machine can fend off from the hot rod around here. There's a big chirp on the brakes. We're being brave through here. We've got better handling than Danger Man's car. And this time around I'm not so concerned about my brakes melting as we get to this part of the lap. We've got some pace like against Stevie here. Well, it's whether... too much understeer through here. Problem is now, with all of this power through the front wheels, there is just quite a lot of understeer. I got that section wrong and it just spat us out wide. Amy's making a move for the lead of the race. I'm hoping Stevie's car starts frying its brakes, but I don't think that's going to happen. Mika is holding on, might lose out on the drag race to the line to the hot rod. Which I've forgotten the name of still. Begins with a V. It's not the Vendetta because that's the Corvette looking thing. By the looks of it, Amy has taken victory ahead of Mika. Stevie's in third. We're in fourth, in the highest placed of the front wheel drive machines I will take. Oop. You were not far away. Bump. That one was Danger Man's fault. I'm going to choose to blame. Gliska recovered from a spin quite well there to score some points, and then it is Shadows with Sunburst. Sunburst seemingly not enjoying life. That might be because it's front-wheel drive. It is not enjoying life. Longbow's Covert. Didn't really see what happens with the Covert. The twin-engine Covert is cool, but is having its own struggles. And big chain reaction crash happens again. Okay, good news the brakes worked. Shadows lost a tyre. And so did Longbow. That would explain what happened to those two. There we go. I'm not sure what to do with my car next. It needs a bit more front-end grip. Not sure how to get that. And maybe more power. Who knows? We'll see. So, for our next round, our team, we have got a front lip, or as much front downforce as we can get to try and help with the lack of turning that we are experiencing. There has been, I say various outright, Danger Man's got upgraded rear brakes now. I don't think I need to do much with the brakes with this vehicle anymore. People are trying to find ways to get their cars to behave a little bit better. No one's really wanting any more power. It's trying to get the handling. Mine for a front-wheel drive is, I think, remarkably good off the line. Stevie's going to try to shoot through the middle. The 800 series just got so much traction. Amy's has got acceleration, but it's just found a wall of cars to try and negotiate here. We will barrel down into the first corner. Oh, Stevie's gone on an adventure, as has Gliska. We are 3 wide through the chicane. Let's try and not understeer into Ewan through this one. We've got out the other side now. Oh, Lombo was given space to their teammate. Inadvertently ended up blocking Ewan. Oh, we got a bit of understeer. I'm so sorry, Lombo. That's gonna. Might be that to kill Amy. No, we have got. Thankfully, my brakes are now pretty good. Gliska's car is an absolute handful. Shados got a big twitch. I was trying to avoid going into a blue machine here. Gliska, the second they get near the power, that just desperately wants to kick itself sideways. Mika has got to the front of the field this time ahead of Danger Man. Amy's there having a look. We're a little too far back. We kind of got stuck in the early squabbles. The front split, it might have helped a little bit. Mika's got back past Danger. I can't hear my car. Now, up here, we've got to brake. Make sure we get it stopped. Mika continues to, lead the way in this one. It's actually remarkably close between a lot of these cars up at the front here. We are not able to be that brave through there. It's worth a try, but not quite. We have pulled clear of the pack behind. There's kind of 5 cars at the front that are relatively strong. And the ones further back are not... Oh, I have missed my braking. As I say, there are 5 cars at the front that are relatively strong. As I adventure off, Shados has got even deeper into that one. Mika is going to go and take a victory by the looks of it just. There's good news for Orange Team. It's looking quite strong for Orange Team. Yeah, that one. I pushed it too high in the final corner. We were a little bit too far back from early on in that. Bob Ewan's missed. Yeah, Gliska's car does not look nice to drive at this moment in time. I'm not sure what you do. Unfortunately, with the live reaction, it's difficult. It's just not as sophisticated as the Grand Marshals, which is saying something. Yeah, okay, I messed up the final corner, but otherwise, the Wendover's looking pretty strong. So, we head into the next round. Amy and Lombo have got aero bits going on their car. Our plan, well, the plan was take the exhaust off our cars. So, reason being, A, to make mine loud enough to hear, which hasn't really worked because it's not really changed it, and B, save some weight. It's actually saved quite a lot of weight on Mika's car, which works out quite nicely because we can't really do much to help the handling, but, you know, weight reduction solves many things in the handling regard. So, yeah, we're hoping. I mean, it's... there has been an edit cue there at the last second. But, yeah, the hope is it will help me hear my engine a little bit better because just couldn't hear it. There are some very loud cars, Amy's being one of them. Now, there was one other weird change. I say weird change. However, Shados and Stevie have swapped cars. Basically, Shados was not enjoying the front-wheel drive vehicle, and they figured that might be a better way to get a good overall better performance, essentially. So we'll see how that goes. The vehicles are still the same, of course. It's still the same Sunburst and 100 series. They're just being driven by different people. We are going to have a look to the inside of Longbow. Can we fire the Wendover past? We can. Just. We're a little bit wide on the way into there. Ewan is fighting back. Ewan's arrived with the Pizima that we've not really seen. That thing looks rapid all of a sudden. And then a little bit too rapid. Ewan, that's not where you're supposed to go. Mika, go, go, go. I can't compete with that. Oh, Amy's arrived there with the hot rod. Can't compete with that either on the accelerator. Lord, that thing is fast. Now, if they all fight one another... Oh no, I took my tyre out. Took my tyre out trying to cut the curb a bit. It's been a big smash further back. That looks like Gliska and Stevie have made contact. Oh, I've got... Yeah, that tyre going down. It's a shame. I actually got a really good line through there, but I have no front tyre. I'm sorry, Shados. I appreciate that has been quite awkward. I'm slightly gutted about I got turning super early there. But yeah, I just hooked my tyres the wrong side of the curb, and that was a problem. By the looks of it, it's going to be Amy that's going to take victory in this one from Danger Man. Ewan is turning up. Well, Ewan will pass us as well. Oh, no, it's not going to be Amy that takes it. Amy has Invention massively wide. The final corner. Might well be Mika that gets this one then. As we round the final turn. Not such a good performance from me in that, but yeah, clipped the tyre and that killed it. Sadly. We are across the line. It did look like, I think maybe Gliska and Stevie had it coming together. Mika is really holding this one together, the rear-wheel drive car. Ewan wins front-wheel drive class in this one, as Gliska will cross the line ahead of Stevie. That Sunburst not enjoying life, and Longbow's twin-engine front-wheel drive Covert is having problems. Ewan's ABS. That's how Ewan went for a big adventure. The ABS just decided. It does that sometimes on this game. Just no braking for you. Yeah, we lost a tyre. Unhelpful. Not quite sure what we're going to do as we head to the final round. So, we are heading into the final race. What we have done, seeing as we can't really make the cars handle that much better, we've just shoved power. So Mika has nearly 700 horsepower, and I have 530, which is so much through the front wheels. The Wendover has done remarkably well. Also, yeah, last round, Longbow's car just shut down for some reason. Not really sure why, it just had a problem. I mean, twin-engine Covert, maybe not the biggest surprise that it wasn't a total fan of life. We are off. We are underway here. Go! When I have more traction in my front-wheel drive than Gliska does with their rear-wheel drive. We are going to have to brake. I don't know where I'm having to brake. I've now got so much more power and speed than I had last time. And I mean, it's not exactly sophisticated. It's 4 wide. It is 4 wide through this first section. Stevie has missed the chicane. God, we've got performance, but I can't really utilise it. We try to deal with Longbow's ungainly Covert. Or there might have been a tag there. Danger Man's launched it to the inside. I'm desperately trying to avoid the stuff around me if I can. We will shoot forward in towards the head, but I also love how, because I've taken off the exhaust, the fire is basically just being spat into the cabin for some reason. We haven't really got all that much traction going on here, but it's fine. Mika leads the way from Shadows, the two 800 series. Now, this is where don't be too greedy on the curve. You can be a little bit greedy, but you don't want to be too aggressive with it. We will now run up the hill. I quite like this car. It's quite good. Danger Man has gone for the send to the inside. Oh, the Danger Man's gone for the send on the inside, and I had nowhere to go, and we got stuck on the outside of that one. Unfortunately, Danger Man couldn't get it stopped in time to avoid Gliska, and I was penned in. Danger Man is waiting, of course, but yeah, I got a little penned in on the outside of that. I was going to struggle to stop regardless, but you know, it didn't matter. Even if I did, we were going wide with them. It looks like it is going to be Mika, followed by Shadows, followed by... oh no, I'm going so much faster, I can't brake there. Got to remember I've got so much more power than earlier. I'm going so much faster in these braking zones. Oh, that was very foolish of me. If that costs my team, I don't think it will, but oh, there's so much power. It might be a bit too much power at this point. We are across the line, and it is... we missed out on a 4th place there, which we should have had. It was 5th for us, ahead of Stevie. Danger Man, a bit unlucky. It's just a lot of cars going into us. Gliska also very unlucky. A decent round with a Barstow came undone as Danger Man just couldn't quite get it stopped. Yeah, I couldn't quite adjust to the significant increase in power that we had in my Wendover quite well enough. Not sure how we are going to have done points-wise. I think Mika has carried us a bit in this one. Mine was the best front-wheel drive for a while until Ewan's kind of overtook it, essentially. Mine just became a bit too unwieldy for its own good. But yeah, there will be some points. I don't think Gliska likes that car. I think it's what we've learnt. There will be some points coming up, and we will see who has done what on the leaderboard. To the leaderboard, and it would be victory for Orange Team, for me and Mika in this one. I will admit Mika carried me for the majority of this one, but we would beat Danger Man now, of course. Danger Man on their own, which simply have their points double. It was going to be very close. Danger Man having a weaker final race, and the final race being double points, was costly. I don't actually know if the race had continued without that, if Danger Man had finished. I'm not quite sure. It would have been very, very close. It would have depended on how the rest of that race went. But yeah, Mika consistently winning these rather helped Orange Team. I did what I could with the Wendover. Pink Team, Amy and Longbow, I thought Pink and Green would end up in third. Purple, Shadows and Stevie would be fourth, and Blue Team, Gliska and Ewan at the back. Unfortunately, Ewan's car took a while to get going, and yeah, Gliska's was just a handful to drive in this one. So for those curious and a kind of out of interest, if we did individual points, again, it would be Mika that would take victory. A relatively, not a surprise to anybody in this. I don't think they finished lower than third at any point and got a lot of victories. So yeah, not a surprise on that one. Amy second. Again, both those cars were very, very fast and very difficult to deal with. Danger Man would be in third place ahead of Stevie. Despite the fact Stevie swapped with Shadows and then really struggled with the Sunburst as well, Stevie would still ahead in fourth. I would win the front-wheel drive class, at least, with the Wendover. A couple of silly mistakes from me, really, as well, losing places where I probably shouldn't have done. Did allow Shadows and Ewan to get closer. Shadows would get sixth in the end. Swapping cars works to put Shadows up the leaderboard in this one. In that we'll beat Ewan, when they're on the same points, we'll beat Ewan by virtue of getting a podium, and Ewan's highest place was fourth. The Pizima that Ewan was driving was, by the end of it, was probably the better of the two front-wheel drive cars. Mine, for the majority of it, was the better front-wheel drive car. But yeah, as Ewan's got a bit better later on, that one came good, shall we say. As I said, a couple of silly mistakes from me didn't really help my case. Gliska struggled. The Barstow, admittedly, certainly not the easiest thing, and yeah, it did struggle in this field, but would end up at 8th ahead of Longbow. The twin-engine Covet, being front-wheel drive, was a real handful, and yeah, scored some points, but was very, very difficult to drive that thing quickly. So there you go. It was a fun challenge, this one. It was an interesting one, trying to... It's a little bit convoluted at times, trying to make the rules make sense to us, with cars not always having exactly the same upgrades and trying to balance it out and so on. But yeah, it was an interesting challenge, a slightly different way of doing an upgrade race. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.